Hi everyone. People often ask, when do you know when a horse should be gelded? And oftentimes, colts will get gelded if they're real steady and feisty and their mind's on breeding and they're just not being able to be controllable. They're given the rider problems. Another time that a horse might need gelded is if they are getting really thick in the neck, or the actual testicles are really big and they're bothering them in their hind legs. So those are some reasons why a horse would get gelded. And then other times, maybe a horse has run a couple of times and they're just not quite focused. They've had blinkers, but the trainer wants to try something else. And so what they'll do is they'll try the gelding, and you'll see horses racing as first-time gelding, and sometimes they run really well. Maybe the hormones have gone out of their system, maybe the physical elimination of them in the back, and they're able to move more freely. And also, you'll see their neck thin out, and they won't be as thick in the neck, so that's a little less weight on the front end. So a lot of these are a little bit of reasons why people will geld horses. Oftentimes, if a horse makes it to about 5 or 6 years old, you typically don't see those get gelded. A lot of times, a horse that's 6, 7, 8 years old and is still a horse and is racing, that usually means the horse was pretty well balanced, he was well behaved, and they just didn't feel that he needed gelded. And then at that point, I don't want to say it's too late to geld them, because sometimes when horses get retired, they get gelded so they can have a nice home. They could be a riding horse, a trail horse, a jumping horse. So they do get gelded later on, but sometimes when they're racing, you'll see older horses and they just continue to stay intact as a colt. And when they're 5 years old and above, they're called a horse. And so at that point, you won't see them gelded because, like I said, they've been very good to work with. They've been able to maintain their composure. They haven't been steady, and maybe they have really good breeding and they want to become a breeding stallion. So that's a little bit about when to geld a horse, why to geld a horse, and just wanted to put that for a little information for some of you that asked. Thank you.